The US presidential debate was touted as being between Donald Trump and Kamala Harris. But many commentators are saying the real debate was Trump v. Harris and the ABC moderators David Muir and Lindsay Davis. Here are 5 moments the biased moderators turned on Trump. The debate opened with David Muir asking Kamala Harris if Americans are better off than they were 4 years ago. But instead of answering the question, Kamala Harris claimed she was raised in a middle-class family and then went on to say she has a plan for Americans, but didn't provide details of that plan. Moderators didn't push back on this non-answer.
Vice President Harris, you and President Trump were elected 4 years ago, and your opponent on the stage here tonight often asks his supporters, are you better off than you were 4 years ago? When it comes to the economy, do you believe Americans are better off than they were 4 years ago?
So I was raised as a middle-class kid.
Abortion and reproductive rights was also a major talking point in the debate where the moderators showed bias. Lindsay Davis presented a long-winded monologue on abortion designed to present Trump unfavourably instead of simply asking a question. Davis then falsely claimed there is no state it is legal to kill a baby after birth, despite VP pick Tim Walz's state of Minnesota, Colorado, and 4 other states allowing abortions right up until the moment of birth in the 9th month. Walz also repealed a requirement to provide life-saving care to infants born alive after abortions, according to Charlie Kirk. Trump was then forced to press Harris on her stance on late-term abortions because the moderators refused to push for an answer from the VP.
You should ask, will she allow abortion in the 8th month, 9th month, 7th month?
Come on.
Okay, would you do that? Why don't you ask her that question?
Why don't you answer the question? Would you?
Commentators on X slammed the vice president and the moderators after this clear bias. Kamala Harris tried to interrupt Trump after he called her out on supporting defund the police, despite this being against the debate rules. The moderators did not stop her. Instead, it was up to Trump to use her own line against herself.
14 or 15 different policies, like she was big on defund the police. In Minnesota, she went out, wait a minute, I'm talking now, if you don't mind, please. Does that sound familiar?
The moderators have also been widely criticised for only fact-checking Donald Trump and not Kamala Harris. Muir also attempted to fact-check Trump on claims of animal cruelty in the immigrant community, which instantly backfired on him.
Verify here, you bring up Springfield, Ohio, and ABC News did reach out to the city manager there. He told us there have been no credible reports of specific claims of pets being harmed, injured, or abused by individuals within the immigrant community.
Well, I've seen people on television.
Let me just say here, this is the
people on television say my dog was taken and used for food.
Harris peddled the Charlottesville lie that was debunked by Snopes with absolutely no questioning by the moderators. And again, there was no fact-checking by the moderators when Harris pushed the also debunked January 6 bloodbath lie. Commentator Clay Travis blasted the moderators, saying, "Now the bloodbath lie too. No fact checks. This is shameful." And commentator Kayleigh McEnany also unleashed on the moderators, demanding that they do their job and fact-check. Congresswoman Marjorie Taylor Greene also ripped into the biased moderators, saying, "My phone is lighting up with non-stop messages about how extremely biased ABC is during this debate. ABC is a disgrace."